name is Sarah Burchett, and I had my wedding here in September of 2011 here at the Tower at Rice Eccles. The tower is just a perfect location. It's just beautiful scenery from both the sides of the stadium. You get to see onto the football field and think about all the fun things that go on down there, and looking out onto the city is just a beautiful sight. We got to go down and we took pictures on the field, and he had a lot of fun running around on the field with his friends. And we got the big, nice, beautiful windows with a beautiful view of the city. And as the sun starts to set, you get the beautiful, romantic view of the city. And just it's so intimate and romantic when the lights start coming in from the city and the sun setting, and the lights get dimmer in the room and in the space. And it just feels so intimate, regardless of how many people are there. Our colors were gray and light yellow. We had just some sunflowers at and candles at the tables. It was gray table linens. It was very simple, but I thought very elegant and beautiful, very romantic. We had about 250 to 300 guests, and they were just so awestruck by both the view and just how wonderful the space looked. Everyone just talked about how beautiful the event was, how wonderful the area was, how easy it was to get to the event. And the staff here is wonderful. They did such an amazing job helping us figure out the layout and what was going to work best, and how best to set up where the dance floor should be and where the tables should be. And they had just the intimate knowledge of how to work a wedding. They've been doing it forever, and they know what's going on. And the day of the event coordinator for our event did just an amazing job helping make sure everything went well and everything was placed well. And when we had little snafus, they were right there to help. Just little things, little details that I would never have thought of, they were able to help with. My mom and I, with my little sister, we came up about, I believe, a month before our actual event. The actual wedding reception was to be held, and we looked at the space and talked with Janus about where we would want the tables and how many people were going to be at our event, even down to which entrance should our guests come through, and where should the photo booth go, and where should the cake be. And we talked with her for about an hour, and she never made me feel like she was needing somewhere else to go. I love the tower. I love the ability to see out on the city and just the views and the romantic setting that the tower provides. It was a short list that we were considering, and this was definitely number one. The views, by far, I think is one of the best features. The staff also is an amazing feature. You don't get a lot of places that have both amazing views and wonderful staff, and I think both of those combined make the tower an ideal place to host a wedding reception. Definitely consider the tower. A lot of stuff you don't even really have to think about. The caterers, it's a short list. You don't even have to really look for caterers. You can a lot of it is just so taken care of for you. I'm so glad that we had our wedding reception here at the tower. It was a beautiful event. It was a beautiful setting. I had just an amazing time, and it was a wonderful place to start a wonderful new life. And we had so much fun with our family and friends, and everyone raved about the event and the stadium and the location and just how wonderful it all was, and everything went so well and so perfectly. We didn't have any snafus or anything wrong. Everything was perfectly in place. There wasn't a big stress. We got here and everything was perfect. Yeah, if you're considering other venues and other places for a wedding ceremony or reception, I highly recommend the Tower. It's just a beautiful place to have your event. It's just so easy to come in and take a tour, and I recommend you at least coming to take a tour, because maybe from the outside it might not look like a great wedding reception spot, but it is so gorgeous up here.